Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Cleveland Guardians. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And on the mound today, Slade Ciccone. What do we have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ready to go? Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
And we're underway in Cleveland. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
The 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
One down. Paul Goldschmidt now. He's been a great free agent sign.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Just underway here in Cleveland. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Just missed. And the 1-0. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Man at first, one away. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Terocchio at second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 1-0. Back now at Progressive Field. And on the mound in this one, Garrett Cole. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Bellinger makes the grab. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Jose Ramirez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. Not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a
runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Man at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Move to second. Ramirez dives back in safely. Stays alive. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Grisham under it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, designated hitter.
So digging in, Kyle Mansardo.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Strike two.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Next offering way off the plate. Rhys Hoskins in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runner at second, 2 down. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Guardians leave 1. They're down 1-0. Back here in Cleveland and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one's in there. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Outside low, ball 1.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Here's a 1-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. To kick the 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
The 1-0. Chisholm gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings through that one. 0-1. There's a strike. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Nope, that's off the plate.
No outs, runners at first and second. That's in there. That's strike 1. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in.
Batting ninth, catcher J.C. Escara.
J.C. Escara stepping in now for the Yankees.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
Foul ball there. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swings through that one for strike 2. This one popped up right side.
Infield
And
fly.
the infield fly rule called.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Trent Grisham.
There's the strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swing and a pop-up. Ramirez. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the second. Rhys Hoskins digs in for the Guardians. And that's outside.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Ball.
Missed with a changeup, and it's a full count. High fly ball out towards left center. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
Batting 6th, left fielder Angel Martinez.
Cole He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And a foul ball.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Here's the center fielder, Stephen Kwan. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
On the ground, he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. On to the third inning. Now up is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice.
Ben Rice.
That's a ball.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
Runner on the go. This to third. Fires to second for 1. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. Slings to first, and Bellinger is out. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Austin Hedges. There's a strike. Hedges in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2011.
Oh.
One now. Swing and a ball popped up. Volpe. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
In there for strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes. 2 away. Rocchio wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. 2 away. Rocchio wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. 2-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next one misses, and the count's full. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Second baseman, Travis.
Next to hit, Travis Bazzana. Fly to left his first time.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
No.
Rocchio, the base runner at first with 1 out. That's in there. That is strike 2. Good job to fight that one off. And a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
Just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Guardians, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
No, that's a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next for the Guardians.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. Fly to center his first time. Hard liner. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Guardians strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back now at Progressive Field. On to the 4th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering misses. Ball 1.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. 1-2-3 go the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Manzardo.
Kyle Manzardo.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Check swing called strike. And the count is 0-2.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Goldie steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
The Guardians.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Hoskins.
No, that's a ball.
The Yanks leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. This one in the air, right field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
At the plate, Angel Martinez struck out swinging his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Runner at second here, one gone. And another ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Laser to the gap should score the run. Hoskins rounds third, headed for the plate. And now they trail by 1. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. One out and a runner at second. Line drive, and that's just foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Makes the grab.
Up next for the Guardians, catcher
Austin Hedges stands in. First time up was a pop out.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Good eye by Hedges. Martinez stands at second with 2 gone. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
That one ripped but foul. Man at second. Misses off the inside, and it's 3-2. Brian Rocchio in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man on second, 2 down. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a payoff pitch. High fly ball, right field. Jones settles under it. And that is the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Cleveland and stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. This one in the air, center field. Kwan on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Oh, that's inside.
In the air, left field. Martinez settles underneath it. Out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Trent Grisham.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now here's Trent Grisham.
Nope, that's off the plate.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball.
one missed. Ben Rice would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Yanks held in check. They lead it 2-1. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Activity in the bullpen for the first time. Ryan Yarbrough, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Cruz getting loose as well. And that one is lifted in the air. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Guardians, second baseman, Travis Bazzana.
On a line. And there are two down.
Up next for the Guardians, third baseman.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's 2 for 2. And that is out of play. Right through there for a strike. The Guardians down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Outside low. 1-2 to count. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. And our score remains 2-1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now Ben Rice.
The designated hitter, Ben Rice.
Let's go, Cleveland!
Activity in the Guardians bullpen. Matt Festa, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hoyer warming up as well. This to third. Fires over to first. Now one gone in the top of the
Up next
sixth.
for the Yankees, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Just
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
Goldie, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2009. That one fouled hard the other way. And a 1-1. That one is upstairs. that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one way outside. 3-2 now. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
So a man at first. Next to hit, Cody Bellinger. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fair ball. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Slade Ciccone, done for the day. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching.
Cody Hoyer on the pitch here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Check swing called strike. 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's ripped into the outfield. 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Spencer Jones.
Stepping in, Spencer Jones. 1 for 2.
Nope, that's away.
First and second, 2 down. And we're the top half of the 6th. That one missing inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two 2-0 the count. Here it comes.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Anthony Volpe waiting to hit for the Yankees. Two on, 2 outs. And fires in a fastball at 95. Way out front for strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now Pitching for the
Back
Yankees,
now for the bottom of the
number
sixth,
33,
and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Yarbrough.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Leading off for the Guardians, right fielder, Chase Slaughter.
And that one fouled off. Oh, one down. Out towards right center field. Jones on the move to the alley. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Guardians, designated hitter, Kyle Mangardo.
Liner, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. That's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. The 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Oh, and 2 now.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Guardians, left fielder, Angel Martinez.
That catches the top part of the zone. 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. One and two now. This one chopped up the middle. Volpe. Oh, a great flip. And very nicely done for the out. One left for the Guardians. They're down 2-1. We go to the top of the seventh, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Tap foul at the plate. Here's your 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Good job to fight that one off.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Set down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. On the ground to third, and that chance handled. Sends it across to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Ryan McMahon.
McMahon thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Missed with a changeup. 2-2. Outside. And that's outside it is ball 4, and he's on base.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher J.C. Escara.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, J.C. Escara. Double play ball to second. There's one. On to Hoskins. Double play. So they go quietly there, midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Yankees 2 and the Guardians 1. Back now at Progressive Field, bottom of the 7th, Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hit on the ground to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Catcher Austin Hedges.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
Swing and a bouncer towards third. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Guardians, the shortstop, Ryan.
Manager out of the
Rocchio.
dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ryan Yarbrough out of the game, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the Yankees,
Jake Bird
number
into the
59,
game.
Well, he
Jake
struggled
Bird.
quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Here's Brian Rocchio. He's 0 for 1.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Strike one.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 down, nobody on. Late swing, foul to the left.
Ball.
Here's a 1-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Got him swinging. Inning over. Guardians go down 1-2-3. And they trail it here 2-1.
Now pitching
Tim
for the
Herron
Guardians,
taking over on the mound.
number
The
29,
southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder, Trent Grisham.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-2. And that
No,
just
that's a ball.
misses. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Up next for the
And next
Yankees,
is the designated hitter, Ben Rice. He had a
Rice.
big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That one ripped, and that's a fair ball. So a man aboard now with one away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
To the left side, but it is well fouled. One-run game, one out, one on. Swing and a miss. That's strike two. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Matt Festa getting loose out there. Holderman also throwing.
Ball.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder.
Big
Cody
spot, and
Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. There's a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're in the top of the eighth. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Struck him out looking.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, 2 outs. Spencer Jones, the next to hit, 1 for 3.
Ball. Low.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. Goldie at second. Chisholm at first. 2 out of the inning. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in Cleveland, here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Travis Bazzana.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
The 1-0. And another ball. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-1. To third, McMahon. Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner. Consistently attacking the right pitch is a great way to build confidence as a hitter. You start to think less at the plate the more often it happens, and it can have a snowball effect. And I think that's been the case today with all of the hard contact.
He hauls it in, 2 away.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Now it's going to be Chase DeLauder. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
The 0-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And just like that, they're within a run. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jake Bird won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
New
Yankees.
pitcher for the Yankees, Camilo Doval.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Nope, outside.
Two down, nobody on. Check swing. He went. And the count 1-1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We go to the ninth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Fought off foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Ball one.
Base hit and a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Ryan McMahon.
Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges.
Ball.
2-1 now. That's inside. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That clips the corner. Boyle's a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Three-two. Ground ball could be 2. Pizzata for 1. Oh, man, their 4th double play of the day. 2 gone.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Tim Herron gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching
The
for
Guardians going with a new pitcher,
Number
Colin
35,
Holderman.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Base is empty after the double play. J.C. Escara stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Two down, nobody on. And now 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Yankees, but they're up 3-2.
Now pitching for the
David
Yankees,
Bednar
number
on to try and
53,
close it out.
David
Save
Bednar.
opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Leading off for the Guardians, first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
That catches the corner.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
One-run game, bottom 9. On the ground to third. And it's just foul. That was close. The 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
I'd love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Late with the swing there. The Yankees trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Strike 2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And a good eye there.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. And there's two gone following the strikeout.
No, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Last out for the Guardians in this one. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. And this game is tied.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
There's a line drive to left field. And that is that. But this clutch home run gets us even again. We're tied now with 3 apiece. On to extra innings. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. And that one fouled off. Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Kwan moving under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. Save. And the go-ahead runs at third.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Ben Wright.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Next pitch misses, and 1-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Strikes. Huge strikeout there. Rice not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. Go ahead run on base. Here is Goldschmidt. Just missed. The Yanks with the go-ahead run at third. Here are the top half of the 10th. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Little chopper rolls foul. The 2-1. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 2-2 on the way. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. He went around. Tough call, but that ends the inning. The Yanks lead one. Score remains tied at 3. On to the bottom of the 10th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. Ball to strike. That one pulled foul. Foul tip, strike 3.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
That one way inside. Winning run at second with one away here in extra innings. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here's a 2-0. And a strike in there.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Not even close there. And that's ball 3. Jose Ramirez next to bat for Cleveland. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Pivotal at bat now for the dangerous Jose Ramirez. In there, and it's 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And it's even up. Strike on the inside corner.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. 2 on, 1 out. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Chisholm gets under it. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. David Bednar will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the Yankees,
Fernando Cruz gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Swing and a foul out of play. Winning run stands at second. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Guardians strand a couple, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Cade Smith. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here comes Cody Bellinger, known for his late inning heroics.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Man at second.
Ball two.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. That one not close, and the count is filled up. Jazz Chisholm Jr. on deck for the Yankees. Payoff pitch. In the air, center field. Kwon settles under this one, and there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball one, no strikes. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The Yankees with the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're here in the top half of the 11th. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and 2 away to open the 11th.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder, Spencer Jones.
So up next for New York, Spencer Jones. Check swing, he held up, and it's 1-0. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. That's in there. That's strike one. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
All set for the bottom of the 11th. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. That misses, and that's ball one. Fastball for a strike. And that one ripped to left. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. Runner around third. And they got him. Aggressive base running to try and score after the miscue, but it backfires.
You really can't argue too much with them sending him home, trying to win this ball game in extra innings, get back into the clubhouse, get something to eat, get some rest. But great defense right there keeps this game alive. That is a big-time play.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. One down, winning run at first. We are in the 11th. And that misses. And now 3-0. Angel Martinez on deck for the Guardians. Here's a 3-0. Here's a high chopper down the line, and it's foul.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Swings and misses. 3-2 now. One down, winning run on at first. Ground ball right side. To Volpe at second for one. Over to first, safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Angel Martinez digs in now. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And it's 0-1. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball two. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And that one fouled off. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the first sinker we've seen today, and it was effective. Guardians lead one. Still tied 3-3. Here in Cleveland, on to the 12th. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. He gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And now it's 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Down on strikes, so there's one away here in the 12th.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. On the ground to first. Hoskins takes it to the bag. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Cade Smith done for the afternoon, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Matt Vesta, on for the 30th time this year. And here's the catcher, J.C. Escara. On the corner for a strike.
Got no problem with that take. First pitch from a reliever you haven't seen for a while. You want to make sure that you can pick up the release point.
And the 0-1. Ball one there. Out towards right center field. Base hit into the outfield. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
The 1-0. Oh, great stop. Goes to second with it, and they get the out. So one run on one hit. No errors and a runner left. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Guardians 3. Back here in Cleveland. We're in extras here. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. That pitch gets the corner. 0-1.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
And fouled off. So the tying run at second. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. No throw, and everyone is safe.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. So now it just comes down to situational hitting to get the tying run home. They've got a really great opportunity to do that.
Just missed. Another ball. The Guardians with the tying run at third, winning run at first. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. This one in the air, center field. Grisham on his way over, brings it in. Runner from third in to score. And again, we are tied.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
So the sac fly ties the game. Brian Rocchio will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Tied at 4. Yeah, that's fouled off. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Quick move to first, and he's back in there. 2-2 on the way. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The Guardians with the go-ahead run at first, and we're deep into extras. That's out to center field. Grisham under this one. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Guardians.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Fernando Cruz done for the day, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Brent
Yankees.
Hedrick comes on now.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And that's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
0-1 now. Late on that fastball.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
0-2 now. In the dirt, blocked. And the runner stays where he is.
Ball 2.
The Guardians with the winning run on at first. You're deep into extra innings. Left field. And a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. to third and caught. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. No end in sight. The 13th coming up. And we are tied 4-4. Inning number 13 set to go. In now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. And he takes one right on the black. Strike one. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Tied at 4.
Oh.
Two-0. Right through there for a strike. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out.
For the Yankees, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch just misses. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. One out. The go-ahead run is at second here in extra innings. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Brew. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Got him looking.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Bellinger up to hit. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. The Yanks with the go-ahead run standing at second and here in extra innings. Swinging a foul out of play. Here's a 1-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Into center. Kwan heads after it. Brings it in for the third out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning. Back now at Progressive Field. Last half of the 13th set to go. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians.
Oh, that's inside.
Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Man at second. And a ball evens the count. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that's a base hit. They're waving Ramirez home. Across is the winning run. And the Guardians break through to win it in 13.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.